Hello everybody, my name is Metallic Flame 87 and welcome back to Automation. This is the second episode in the series. There will be very many, and so today I thought we could touch up on the Bluejay-note, because in the last video it went kind of bad. Let's just say that it went pretty bad. Uh, the brakes failed a lot, but again, it is a basic car and it's not meant to be very dependable. So today, I thought we'd make a sport version, the Note Sport, which is what I'm going to call it. So let's get right into it. So the motor that I've decided to go with for the Bluejay-note Sport is a V90 90-degree V8 made out of aluminum. We should probably make that cast. And it's going to be a 5 liter, so that's 305.1 cubic inches. Exactly. Head and valves. Let's go overhead cam. We'll go 4 valves per cylinder. Actually, no, I think we did overhead cam last time, so we can do direct acting. You know what? Let's see. Do you want to go dual overhead cam? I think we'll just stick with the overhead cam for now. We'll go 4 valves per cylinder, which looks a little bit like, maybe I can get down right here. You can see the valves working. That's what it'll look like, 4 valves per cylinder. So 2 exhaust and 2 intake valves. Head material, we'll make it out of aluminum, probably billet, I don't know, doesn't say. Crank, we'll do a forged steel crank, which, if you're asking me, is quite an upgrade from the cast iron. You can see that the material cost, production units, and the max torque and max RPM are a lot lower. So, it's pretty cool. Anyways, we can go to the conrods now. I think we should do a heavy duty forged, because we're going to be pushing some high compression on this car. So, pistons will go forged, and yeah, I think that'll be good. Well, the bottom end, we want to up that quality till +5 probably. And yeah, I think we might be able to go a higher compression ratio. So I've decided to bump up the compression ratio to 11.7.1, or 11.721, sorry, and a cam profile of about 70. So cam is camshaft, which I can show you guys here. We can go all external items. So right here, what this little gear is on, this is the camshaft. And then you can see the, I don't know how to zoom in here. Oh, okay. So you can see that there's lobes on the camshaft right there, and it makes the valves open and close for the, you can see they move back and forth, and the springs, those are springs for valves. But again, you have pistons. They are conformed to make it easier for the combustion chamber to make bigger boom. So, any other than that, we can put that back. I decided to go with a single. We're doing naturally aspirated on this car, not going to turbo it, but I decided to do a multi-point EFI with a single rail, or, well, they're double rails, but it's a single intake, but I can go double, and then it makes it look like that, or I can go per cylinder, which makes it look like that. But I think we're going to stick with the single, and I can either go this intake, that intake, or an LS style intake, which I think I'm going to do the LS style one. If we need more power, then yes, I'll bump it up to something else. But if you ever looked at an LS engine before, which is a Chevrolet LS3, you can look that up. The intake will always look like that, the weird little bubble things. So, other than that, I think we can go premium gas on this, 90 AKI, and fuel mixture will go. Let's go. What's the max here? It's 12.2, so we'll probably go 12.8. Advanced time equals better throttle response and a whole bunch of other things. More power and better economy. So I'll go about 60, bump it up 10 points. And the RPM limit is about 6,200, I would say, is a safe bet for those cast conrods and pistons. Or the heavy duty forge, sorry. We're going to do short cast headers, or we can do cast log, it doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? We can go tubular, or we can go long tubular, or race tubular, which looks really crazy. But I think we should just go with the short cast, because it's cheaper, and again, we're trying to produce this car, so we want people to actually like it. So we can go let's say 2.75 inch exhaust diameter, which is pretty big. Again, it's all up to the flow, whatever helps your engine breathe better. Again, this part is where the air goes in, breathe in, and then this part is where the air comes out, breathe out. It's like you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Catalytic converter, let's do a two-way, which is pretty simple. It's that weird thing right there. First muffler will go none, and second will go baffled. Again, we're already making pretty good horsepower, but we do have a knocking issue. So we can lower the compression a little bit. I think that'll help out. I think it's in here. Let's lower that. 311. Let's see what's the max we can get out of this. 312, 13. Okay, so it's 313.2 horsepower, but again, we can change up a couple of things like the intake. So we can go performance, and that bumps it up to 315, just a little two horsepower there. So go there, and then we can increase the fuel mixture, maybe see if that helps us out a little bit. So 12.5 is the one that we want here. So ignition timing, see if we raise that up a little bit. Torque goes a little bit lower, but the horsepower raises slightly. RPM limit 64, 65, 23, 27. Okay, so it's right about there. 7,000 RPM. We can go 6,800 RPM for that. You can go short cast. Oh wait, yeah, we want dual exhaust. That ought to help a little bit. Yeah, 379 horsepower. That's pretty good. Other than that, let's see here. So we take that muffler and go reverse flow. It kind of sucks the torque down a little bit, but no, let's go this and none. That helps. So, a new feature in this game is that you can paint stuff. So, I think I already told you guys that in the last video, but let's go a black block. We can go like a grayish. That'd be cool. Valve cover, we can go, want chrome. We want the shine to be like there-ish. Valve cover trim will go black. How about that? And have it not be chrome this time. 0 and like that. Perfect. Why not fully white with a... Actually, you know what? We can go... Let's go a little bit of shine on here. Perfect. And then the bolts, move those the way they are. Intake manifold, this is the really cool part. We can make it, we can paint it, which is pretty awesome. And just make it plastic, which is really boring. To make it look like the... Yeah, that's really boring. We're not going to do that. We can do chrome with little tiny bit of shine. Right there. Okay. Basic single overhead cam. And let's test this thing, shall we? So, sounds pretty good. pretty well, actually. That's good. Again, about 6,800 RPM limit. So you can watch the gauge down there. Pretty good. And again, you can see the max horsepower and the max foot-pounds of torque. So 379.5 horsepower and 329.7 foot-pounds of torque. That's pretty good. So for the paint, I'm thinking more of a darker blue than the last car, just because I think like deeper colors mean more awesome. And I decided to go with a pearl black and blue, which looks pretty good if you look at it from the side. Of course, we can always increase that and go like a silverish. I like that. How about that? Alright, so I'll finish this up, finish the paint up, and then we'll move on to fixtures. As you guys may remember, we did a kind of smiley face look that looked really cute, I would say, quote unquote, with the aesthetic of the Note. But this is a sport, so I want it to look mean. You know, like if you see a Mustang going down the road, you don't think, "Oh my God, how cute!" That's what you think of Priuses, not Mustangs. So, can go. That's pretty cool. We can stick with the theme of, yeah, like that. And then we can change it to mold. Bam. Perfect. What if we rotate it just a little bit? Why does that one look even happier than the last one? You know what? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can make it sad though. I can make it real sad. Oh, that sucks. Let's see here, so I can tilt it down, make it look more angry. But then that just looks ridiculous. Okay, so let's go right about there. Perfect. Alright. Well, I'll deal with the headlight situation, and then I'll get right back with you guys. Alright, so I did a couple of things with the headlights, and I had to grill in a couple of vents and stuff. I also added little turn signals because in the menu of the headlights, the little balls are not individual like turn signal and headlight like they say they are. You can see right there, which is the far ball, which is that one. That's supposed to be a turn signal, so I went ahead and changed a couple little LEDs in there, added a couple, changed them to indicators, so apparently they're going to look extremely well. Alright, so I added a grill, a couple of vents, made it look more mean, and in the back, I shrunk these a little bit, turn them a little bit more, give them a little bit more of a angered appearance, like that. Alright, so, and that, I will see you guys in a little bit, update you on what I did. Alright, so, I did a little bit, made the back a little bit bigger. Don't know I'm going to put it back there yet. I'm probably going to put one of those lips down there. Fix the headlights a little bit. Added bigger vents and just slope in the front of this a little bit more. Added bigger hood space for the bigger motor. And yeah, let's see here. I'll go back to the back. Don't know. Let me see here. If I move them, stretch them out, angle them just a little bit, but then let's shrink it down. Oh yeah, that's much better. Alright, so let's go to, I think it's, don't know if it's And where? I think it's bent. No, it's in here. That's right. Leather, wing, and lip. Do want to be adding some only I could move those exhaust ports just a little bit closer inward. That'd be fantastic. Do they have any different variants down here? Nah, they're all on the sides. Darn. Okay, well, it's alright. Go for another fuel cap. This time we're going to do a circular one. I'm going to put it right behind the driver's door right there. Cool. Right there. Door handle. Let's see. I think for the door handle we should probably be going this one. If I want to go more like that. More of like a rounded look. Ooh, ah, ooh. That's cool. Alright. So there's that. Maybe. Hold on. But, cool. Yeah, there we go. To make like alright, so we'll move on and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Alright, so this is the final design for the Bluejay-note Sport. I went with those wheels, a couple of amp mirrors. They're not real big, they're not real small. All lights work, which is good. Headlights work. That's cool. Blinker. And then the brake lights work too. Brake, reverse lights, and turn signal. But other than that, I think now comes the part where I guide you through the rest of the video. So let's go ahead and do that. Drivetrain. We want to do longitudinal rear-wheel drive. It's going to be an advanced automatic with a 6-speed. And let's see, what does it say? Clearance on the left side of the engine is getting narrow. This can increase service costs and increase engineering time. Well, I don't care. So, yeah. We'll lower this down, make it realistic here. Top speed of let's go just under 200. Want a gear spacing of probably 20. No, not 23. Differentials, we can go a vicious, probably. LSD. Tire type, let's go radial sports compound. With big boys in the back, not real two big boys, of course. I don't know why it spawns at maximum width. And front can be like 205s. Alright. And then we'll just offset them to make them look like they're actual, not hanging out too far, but again, not. Bam. That looks really good. So, rim material is steel. Front brakes, we want vented discs with 4-piston and 13-inch. 13, I said. 13. Rear brakes, vented discs with 4 pistons, so it's going to be like 16 pistons all the way around. if I'm doing that math correctly. And we'll go 13-inch brakes in the back. And we want a little bit higher. And in the last video, the Bluejay standard was a real problem with the Bluejay standard was the brakes were too small. They were only 8-inch rotors, 8-inch rotors, which are those things right there. The thing that thing's holding on to. But let's go ahead. Brake bias, that's good. Quality, probably up that by 5. And under tray we want, let's go semi-clad. No active aero, just because. Cooling flaps, brake is like 65, and the, let's go probably more like 30, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, interior, this is the fun part. I think we'll do bench seats in the back, which is uncommon for a sports car like this, and 2 seats in the front. And we'll do premium with premium sat nav, or premium infotainment, sorry. And power steering will do variable hydraulic with traction control and anti-lock braking systems. That also wants to be up by 5. Safety advanced 10s, up by 5. Suspension, let's go let's see, progressive probably with the adaptive dampeners, and semi-active with sport. Oh, look at that. I got 100% muscle car, rear-wheel drive hooligan, and straight line performer with a big engine and lots of muscle. Heck yeah. Or family sport premium or family premium. I bet if I added bench seats in the front, it'd be 100% family sport, but we're going for muscle, baby. Heck yeah. Muscle, muscle, muscle. That's real cool. That's real cool. If we go race, muscle starts to fade a little bit. And you can see that the ride height decreases a little bit. So we'll go sport, increase the ride. Well, let's look at the graph here. See if decreasing our ride height. Okay, so we'll go just about 11 inches is a little bit cambered, so we don't want camber in the front. We want to throw that up a little bit. 0, good. Still showing 99.6% muscle now. I want to get back to 100, so I guess we'll just have to stick with negative camber. Ugh, gross. Yuck. Camber looks gross. So, yeah, other than that, yeah, I'll test it and let you guys know how it goes. So, we'll do this whole track, and then we'll put it into beam, and we'll be ready to go. So, see you in a little bit. As you guys can see, it did pretty well on the track time. It did 2 minutes 30 seconds, .32. And we will be going to this track in BeamNG Drive, which is going to be super fun. We have a drag strip right over here for some reason that leads right to a lake. But yeah, I will see you in a second in BeamNG Drive. Alright, everybody, so I'm in Beam now, and here's what it looks like in the game. It's pretty cool. So, without further ado, I'm going to start it up, and let's do this thing. As I said before, it's an advanced automatic, which means it has like weird sport mode, manual, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to go in Sport ESC for now. I think that, yeah, see, it's only Sport. Let's see. So this is the same map that I tested on automation, so I was seeing if I could compare to it. Stop's a lot better than its basic counterpart, I can tell you that. Stop's way, way better. Whoa. I might not make it. Make the turn. Yeah. Sorry if I don't talk while I'm driving. I try to focus a lot on this. Oh yeah. Wide open from here. Just under 120, which is good. It's pretty cool. Oh no! Oh, I crashed. Oof. Well. Let's head over to West Coast and drive around the city. Alright everybody, let's see how it does. Again, we're going to be driving down the street, to the right, and up to the drag strip. So, we're going to be seeing how this car can do at stoplights, and then our final test will be a drag race. And then, for a bonus test, we'll do the basic note versus this one, which is the sport version. So, without further ado, stops pretty well actually. Stops really well actually. But again, listen to that thing go. It's working better. That's full brake. You hear that little squeal? That means it's working. He was even generous to give us a wee bit of little wheel spin there. Oh yeah, wide open too. Here we go. Drive over the drag strip, and while we're going there, we stop at any stoplights. We can check out the design quality of this car. Again, we're trying to follow traffic rules, even though it's not really needed to follow traffic rules. Alright. Continue on. I think we'll just go the short way today, because I'm not really feeling going through all the redwoods and stuff. Just go left. Again, it's pretty good. Pretty good little car. So I had a little shark fin on top, which I forgot to mention, and also that claim about earlier in the video about how you never see a Mustang and go, "Oh, how cute." If you do, you have some serious health issues. Looks like the road's clear. Do 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 do. Oh, it's so much fun to drive cars in this game, especially with the steering wheel. It's so fun. Oops, red light. Too bad there's nobody out here to ticket me for it. Okay. Almost there, which is cool. I want to see what the horn sounds like. Ah, generic. Stop here. Pretend that the guy comes out and inspects us, and we're going. Oh man. Sorry for that loud noise if that was loud. Ooh, we're almost there too. So close. Here we are. Let's go straight for the test. We'll go test and tune basically, except we can't really tune it. So go straight off the trailer, quote unquote. So here we go. Good. Bam. I think that was a lot better than the basic version, so let's get back over there and over there we'll spawn the other car and we will drag race this car versus the other one, which will be super fun. Go. Whoa, don't hit the wall. And we hit the wall. Oof. It's a big oofy on my part. So I'll be driving the sport version while the AI will be driving. Can you not drag race in these cars? Oh, there it is. Let's see, which one do we want to change into? Ah! It's been doing that to me a lot. When I try to drag race, it doesn't stop me. Regular, the happy looking car. Ow, didn't have to be so harsh about that. Why are my tires white walls? No, I don't know. That's kind of interesting though. Oh, and my grill's gone too. Dang, that was of really poor quality, but mine's still good looking. Oof. Don't know why it came out so bad in BeamNG Drive. Aw. Freaking AI went first. How dare you bump me? He bumped and made me jump. Excuses, excuses. I'm just kidding. I jumped. Oh, look at that burnout. Oh, whoa. Okay, start. Do this one more time, shall we? Uh-oh. Oh, it did stop us this time. But But again, the Bluejay-note is not a meant to be muscle car. It's more of a family sport, if you will. What is this thing doing? Come on. Come on. Why? Technical difficulties! Alright, I fixed him. And this blue is lighter than the other blue. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Alright. Come on. There we go. What the heck? It was still on red. He treed me. Well, can't really tree me if the tree's broken. Oh man, is this car gonna win against me? Oh, who won? Oh man, I won by the slightest. And that's supposed to be the basic version. Ouch. Well, other than that, let's go ahead and crash, and that'll be a complete video. Slam into this mountain at 60 or 140 mile an hour, sorry. Yay. Going so... Oh, there goes my wheel. And I'm on the other racetrack now. What the heck is my axle doing? I don't know. Well, brings a fitting end, I must say. Oh yeah, there's the motor. It looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Well, as always, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Peace.